classes we discussed about collectors in terms of liquid flat plate. Another one is a air collector or solar air heater. Okay, so now we are moving with the next type, that is called evacuated tube collector. Please note on the title first. Evacuated tube collector. First we will see the diagram, then we'll start explaining point by point what and all it is there. So hope you can see this is looking like a capsule and where it was segmented in a different format. So first outer look you just see here. This is called evacuated glass tube. Okay. So next to that one layer, it was like empty U shape, you can find it here. So that is called fuel. And next to that we have one more evacuated place where they call it as a observer plate with selective surface. And the name has been given, it is also flat plate type. So if you see it from the top, like a cross section wise, it look like a circular where you can see observer plate with selective surface is this one, and the number of oval shape you are finding it, that is a second one. Like if you have a cross section of this fluid in and fluid out, you can find that, and that was covered by evacuated glass tube. So as per the construction, you are not finding so much elements or components were inbuilt in this. Anyhow, it is should look outside from the surface. It is looking like a glass closed enclosure. So in that again, one place you are keeping it, that is a tube. So tube is made up of a fluid in and out portion, and next in between fluid, because this is, let us consider fluid inside. So your water is getting heated up and that should go out in the another path. So that's what given the continuation path. Fluid in, fluid out, and whatever is heated, you can see that seal portion, observer portion. So this, and as usual outside also you are having evacuated glass tube with some of the observer element. Means this flashes or filled area will tell you that is acting as a observer plate, and whatever the heat absorbed from the sun, and that will be given to the tube where the fluid is present. Okay, so we'll see what it is. I think before that, first you write down this diagram. So then we will go with each point. What is this evacuated type? We're going to explain point by point. First, copy down this diagram. Okay. So first, we'll go with the statement, what it is exactly and how it is going to. Performance of a flat plate collector can be improved by suppressing or reducing the heat lost from the collector by convection or conduction method. See, we are having three different types of heat transfer. So in that cases, how you can improve? Because first one, what you studied, like liquid type or air type, both are like flat plate only. So in this case, how to improvise that? So improvisation is done by suppressing the or reducing the portion. So what it will do? First thing, it is reducing the heat loss. So because heat loss definitely happen in any of the system in different ways. So that can be reduced by choosing or suppressing the system. So I'll just give you the statement. What is exactly convection? So everyone has familiar with coffee. So we used to drink coffee or tea or any heated liquid content. Okay. So we are boiling it. We are keeping on a stove and we are boiling it. Is it? So how this will be like, let us consider you have kept milk inside that container and you have started giving a fire. So from that place, fire has contact with the container, and because of that container, your liquid or water or milk is started heating. And see, we are holding that. Normally, we can't hold that in a bare hand if you don't have any plastic kind of a holder to hand it. Or it's normally we people go for cloth. Why means if you touch that container, you're going to get a heat, and that is called direct. You're going and intentionally you're touching it, and that you feel that heat. That is called as conduction. Okay, convection in the sense if you kept for boiling and you forgot. If the quantity was half liter, you forgot to switch off at the exact like a perfect time. If you left out for more than the regular time, then what will happen? The content of half liter become a quarter, or sometimes you can see the cup fully empty vessel. Because of convection, your rays are moving it off. So that is the reason Here they say the performance of a flat plate collector can be improved by suppressing or reducing the heat loss from the collector. So first step, it is like theoretically they are thinking how to minimize it. So that's what. Next, they are changed the construction of your flat plate. Instead of making horizontal with layer by layer, they are making a different shape. What is that? This is done by having a vacuum around the observer. So this is a observer, and this fluid in fluid outer that will act as a vacuum portion. So in the simplest design, each module consists of a metal observer plate with the two fluid tubes housed in an evacuated cylindrical glass tube as shown in the figure. So same picture, whatever is there, that was replaced in a terms. Each module consists, this is a metal observer with two fluid tubes. So fluid tubes means in and out tubes, and that was enclosed with a cylindrical glass tube. And the observer plate has a selective surface coating on it. Selective means, as we know that they based on a color, you can say how much it is observing. Observation is more or less, or it is good to place it as a observer. So that and all depend upon what coating. Like observer plate has a selective surface to coat it on the container. That's what they say. Observer plate with selective surface. So next, the tubes are joined at the other end inside the glass cover and form a U path of the fluid with one tube acting as the inlet and other. Of course, the shape has been made because you need to have a continuous flow. You cannot break it, right? So if you're saying it is in and out, in it is cold, out you are getting as a heated one. Then I need to have a continuation, and they selected the structure of manufacturing or tube in the form of U shape, so that you'll have a continuity and it will going to get inlet tube while other will act as a outlet tube. And next, a glass to metal seal is provided between the observer tubes and the end cover of the vacuum tube. Definitely, because you need to maintain a difference vacuum and this. So that's what they're going to seal it. Then also special precaution is required to reduce the thermal contact between the observer tube and outer tube through the seal. If not, what happens? There is a chances of opening that seal. Seal means, of course, it will be air tightened and all. But if the heat is increased, if the pressure is go out of the level, definitely there is a chance of getting out of the system. So that's what did I say? Precaution is required where to reduce the contact, that is a particular thermal contact between your observer tube, that is a mid tube, and outer tube through the seal. Means outer tube means your water outlet, whatever is sealed, the glass tube. That should be precaution. Precaution should be taken for that purpose. Next is in another design. Means we are going for one more design. Hope you can see this picture. So nothing special. It always look like a U form because you are saying it as a evacuated tube, means circular kind itself you are selecting. So again you can see the outer one is evacuated glass tube and mid one. So instead of extra U connection, the first outer side act as an evacuated glass tube, and the second one inbuilt, which is inside the observer portion, that is act as a selective coating, and in itself you are giving a fluid in and fluid out. Because this here you are reducing the structure construction. Instead of making a 4 or 5 different layers, you have did it within a 2 layer. You can see one only evacuated glass tube. Here itself you are getting a coating observer and fluid you are placed in between. Between one, a separator. Separator definitely you should have it because fluid in one portion and whatever is developed you are giving it in a bidirectional way. It is like a mutual shell type of a transformer where you have a mid core consisting of a primary and secondary winding, and that will be given flux on the both the sides. Similar way, fluid will be in here and both the outlets are mainly given here. So this is as been shown in the figure. Says the metal to glass seal is avoided by using three concentrating tubes with a space between the outer tubes. Earlier case, what happens? You have an inlet and outlet, so that was sealed with a glass tube. To reduce the thermal, precaution wise, what else they can do? So they made the changes in the construction of a evacuated tube, so that what they did, they are using a three concentrative tubes. So you can see one, two, three, with the space between the outer two tubes. Outer tubes are giving an outlet and mid one is acting as a inlet. Then the outer surface of the middle tube acts as an observing surface and as a selective surface coating on it. Outer surface of this glass, this is a coating surface as well as a selecting surface, and this plays a very important role of making the system more heated, because see where you want to get the heated output, that will be in contact with this outlets. Both outlets are in contact with the selective coating portion, and the liquid flows in through the innermost tube and flows out through the annuals between this tube and the middle tube. So from the figure you can clearly see how it will flow and how it will move off. So bidirectional, one is unidirectional inlet valve and outlet is opposite to that. So this is a another structure which is of three concentric tubes with space. Copied on this diagram because these are all comes from a flat plate collector. But in that you can go for different configuration, or you can say the layout of connection. So first figure, plain diffuse reflector. Second one is curved reflector. So plain diffuse means hope you can see this evacuated tubes and inlet and all, that is fine. But this is completely depend upon the absorption, how they are doing it. So here you can see this is unidirectional. All the rays are hitting the surface of your evacuated tube module. But in curved reflector means what? You are receiving it once the direct beam which are hitting out of the this evacuated tube, but still it's creating a reflection mode. Again, it hit back in the other side also. In the first case, plain diffuse reflector, you don't have any of the rays which are hitting the tubes on opposite side. But here it look like complete. Almost all the sides you are getting the radiations or hitting the surface of a module. So we'll see what it is. See, in one type, the modules are stacked side by side without a gap between them. In another one, spacing of a few centimeters is kept between the modules and back reflectors is used. So first one, you don't have any space and there is no back reflector. That's what you are getting, only one radiation, one way, whatever you are getting from the sun, that is direct, nothing else. The second one, you made a small variation, that is you have increased the size of the system and you kept reflector so that your rays are hitting back towards the surface. So the back reflector may be a plain white surface to act as a diffuse reflector, or a curved surface acting as a specular reflector. Like this is all like physics terms we are using it here. How this reflector? Some reflectors, see, they're trying to give the output, but they're not reaching the model. But here, spectacular, that is curved surface is acting as a specular reflector, means they're reaching the modulus. So these are the cross-sectional views of both plane and curved cases. And this is completely depend upon reflector type what you are using it and how far it is reaching the module. Just note down these figures. One is plain diffuse reflector, another one is a curved reflector. You can find the efficiency by the diagram. See, this is completely plain. You're not finding any direction waves, but you're curved. So because of that reason, the reaching capability of this panels are increased. So next we'll go for another topic called modified flat plate collector. Or else you can call it as a flat plate collector with booster mirrors. So any of the system, if you want to increase the efficiency, so we are trying with what else can be added up. So these collectors and all, collectors means their function is to observe more. How much it observes, based on that you're going to get the output. If you are getting 10%, of course it will try to give minimum 8% of output. If you get 20%, then so 2 to 3% of losses will be definitely there. So that's what, if your input if increases for the capacity of a collector, then what happens? Definitely you can reach the maximum output. If it is losses is there, but still if you compare the efficiency in other cases, will be definitely dominating the system. So here also flat plate collector, but they want to increase the efficiency considering all the drawbacks which are happening in the previous system. So that's what the name says, flat plate collector with booster mirrors. So mirror means everyone is very familiar. So without mirror, I don't think so. Will not go out. First we'll see the face, how we are looking at. As I looking good, bad, everything will be reflected on it. So similarly here, the reflection is not based on the beautiness or thing. Here, the radiation, how much incident ray. See, if you get one ray, if it become reflected, you'll get two rays. So it will becoming multiplier. Multiplication going to happen if you keep the mirror to increase the incident rays. And you can reduce the size of a collector because your rays are multiple. as compared to the normal like incident rays. If you are getting 10 rays, only 10 rays will be collected in old flat plate collector. But here, if you are getting 10, it is becoming multiplied by 2 because you are keeping 2 mirrors, 3 mirrors, 4 mirrors, depending upon the shape how you are making it. So that is, of course, construction and structure. We have to consider how it will be. So first we'll see the figure, how it looks. See, this is the flat observer. You just consider this as a collector, normal collector, how we are going to use it. But addition to this observer, you can see normally earlier cases reflectors are kept at the base itself. But here your reflectors are kept on left and right as a slant wings. And here you can see the incident ray. Normal incident for all collectors is this one, straight line. But here other rays which are missing out of the collector, because see this is the end portion. If you make a straight line, if you draw the straight line here, see this is a missing out ray. But due to this mirror application, the missing out ray is reached and reflected, and it has reached the target of a flat observer. So missing out ray is again incidented, and here also missed out ray is incidented. Instead of one ray in normal collector, if you make a small modification, you can get 3 rays incident on it. It is just an example. There's shown only 3, you're getting it, all the 3 will be observed. But if you consider 100, 100, 1000 is 1000. It cannot be seen, right? So you're going to assume it. So that's what they're given by providing a plane reflector at the edges of a flat plate collector to reflect additional radiation into the receiver. Definitely, right? They're adding it. If it's normal one without any mirror, then you'll get a hardly one. But if you are connected and if they added the mirror, then definitely you're going to get more number of rays incidenting on the observer portion. That's what they called. These mirrors are also called booster mirrors. Mirror is doing the job of collecting more rays and giving to the observer. That's what they say. Increasing. It start increasing. Increasing means what? Boosting the value. That's what they say. Booster mirrors. And the concentration ratio of this concentrator has maximum. You can have a value up to 4. In standardization, we have calculated right concentration ratio, which is going to affect the performance of the system. So here, as per the theoretical calculation and the practical implementation, they say concentration ratio of this concentrators as maximum of 4 value. And such a design, V through is aligned in the east-west direction and requires periodic tilt adjustment. Periodic tilt means depending upon the movement of a sun, you can change the mirror position. Now we are kept it on left and right, and now you can change it like east and west, right? So you can tilt it to south and north depending upon the movement. But normally east and west, your sun movement is there, so you can fix it and you can assume you are going to get hardly 70 to 80% of the output from the collector. But here see, as the name specifies how your construction or your collectors or looks. And based on that, you just try how the construction has been done from first point, second point, third point, try to elaborate.